Alright, we are watching Star Trek, and apparently Boogie Nights is a bad movie. Nobody should ever watch it. I don't know what it is, but
Well, I've only
apparently,
seen the first hour of it so far. I'm just not enjoying it.
well, why not?
I don't know. It seems to mostly lean on shock value to be interesting at all. And I don't know.
Okay.
Sort of wants to be Goodfellas, but with porn, but it's not as good as Goodfellas. So,
How come my little Stream Deck thing on my phone was working literally seconds before I pressed the go live button, but now it's
oh,
not? What's the deal with that? What's the deal with Touch Portal? Why does it constantly break? Why did I pay money for this? Okay. I think I know how to fix it. But I am deeply annoyed at this program every single week I use it. It's not super well done.
what's it supposed to do?
So it just connects my computer to my phone so that I can use my phone as a Stream Deck thing. So I have the
That makes
controls
sense.
for the stream just up on my phone. Every single week, it breaks. Every single week.
You don't want to just get a Stream Deck?
Look, there's only gonna be like 15 more streams before the channel is done. It's
Fair enough.
I can hold. All right, let's see if it worked. Okay, it's now working. Okay, so what episodes are we watching? Season 5, the first half, so season 5, episode 1, Dos Cerritos. As you can see from the webcam in the top left corner, the dog is currently not with me. She's watching the street over in the other room. It's over in that direction. I can't see her from here. Hopefully she doesn't, like, bark at the neighbors. It's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. We just got back from the dog park. She made some friends. Hung out with Mako, who I asked, and no, Mako is not named after the tank from Mass Effect. Deeply disappointing. I don't know why people don't like the Mako. I like the Mako, even the original Mako. It's a tank. Who doesn't like a tank? It's like it's like in Halo, when the Marines are spouting off about how the tank is just better than everything else around. Who Ghost, whatever, tank beats Ghost, tank beats Hunter, tank beats everything. Everybody loves a tank. So anyway, how
Are
about that weather?
formidable.
They are.
Uh, it's been, yeah, it's pretty sunny today,
Gross.
even in England. Like it's in the 70s here.
What's even the point of living there? If it's going to be hot anyway.
It's not usually as hot.
Okay. 1 minute to start, by the
It's
way.
actually about the same temperature as Portland, really.
Oh,
Well, no, Portland gets hotter in the summer.
I also have an opinion for the stream. Chopsticks. Put them on the.
Yeah.
The camera just went away.
Yeah.
Chopsticks are the superior way of eating any sort of finger food. In this case, Fritos.
All right. All right.
I don't want to get my hands
That's
all
pretty
covered in
reasonable.
canola oil and seasoning. Who wants that?
That's pretty reasonable.
I don't know what the camera saw as it was falling to the ground. It's probably fine.
I
There's
didn't catch
nothing.
anything.
There's nothing like in here anyway. The only thing that I haven't shown you is my face, and I don't really actually care. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Dos Cerritos, which I don't remember what this episode's actually about. I knew last week when we discussed it.
Hey guys.
Oh, I didn't put the countdown on the stream. There you go.
Gracias.
Careful speaking Spanish around here. Triangle.
Hey. Wrong watch along though. We're not updating the triangle watch along anymore.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, careful speaking Spanish. The government might be listening. I don't like Tendi with white skin. It's not right. Give me the green back. Is that the same version of the triangle they use for, what's it called? Something toys?
Never turned my
What if they're already past the barriers? You fool. Are those... Is that the same species that protects the Grand Nagus? Yeah, it totally is.
I didn't realize the Grand Nagus had a foreign Praetorian Guard. I remember the guy who watches, who holds his Hyperion beetle snuff.
The dog is back, but she's currently not in the bed. She is, her back feet are in the bed and her front feet are trying to get my Fritos. No.
There's a flaw in your plan here.
No Fritos for you, dog.
You
Her back
already
feet are very
have
cute.
diarrhea. It's gonna make it worse. Now she's sniffing my keyboard. What are you doing, girl? So yeah, last week, what happened with
How
Tendi
did
is
you pick
she...
this dog?
What? Well, real quick,
How did you
Tendi
pick this dog?
joined her sister Erica and is now trapped on Orion. She's an indentured
Yes, she
servant.
exchanged her life for the Cerritos because, hey, I didn't
Please.
understand why she lost that bet. If Miglimo caused allergies, don't you lose the
Because
fight?
Begging Mo got crushed by the dude afterward. One last
Excuse me, it
putting
was a
everything
lady.
in.
Sorry.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
lady.
But ladies can be dudes.
At any rate,
Oh, it did a
yeah.
You're
blah.
a dude. I'm a dude. Everybody's dude.
It did a blah. I didn't notice the blah. That's great.
Well, keep an ear out for it next episode. All right, Robo. Now,
I didn't.
what's the
I
dog
noticed
question?
it this time. I didn't catch it before. Oh, yay!
How did you end up? How did you choose this dog?
I wanted a dog, and I looked at their list of adoptable dogs, and like, that one's cool.
It has a very Porthos-like demeanor to
It's
it.
Was the diarrhea and all the other stuff in the terms and conditions?
Well, considering she's a dog, you just sort of assume that's going to happen. Look, she's a dog.
You know-
Oh, there's a... It's not Kadiscot, it's the Vulcan
Calto.
Tetris.
Calto.
Calto.
It's a Voyager reference.
Oh, I should also count the reference. The collector guy is a reference to the most toys.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the
Okay.
burger favorite place?
Jesus. Also, for the season, please keep an eye on Boimler's face. Mostly the lower half.
Did they change it?
Yeah,
It's a mustache.
he gets more than a mustache. Oh boy, quantum fissures. It's so hard to get the dog properly in frame because the cable for my webcam is pretty short and my computer's on the far side of the desk. So I can't move it. I don't have a lot of space to put in. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about it now because she left.
Bye, Pooch. I like the steps she has. The ramp made of fabric. I need to build cat shelves so my cat can jump on like a high place. Do you know how to put up a shelf in drywall, Ryan and company?
Yeah, you just screw it in. It's not that hard.
Good. You're a handyman.
I am aware of how to use a screwdriver.
Good.
I guess technically you could also use a hammer and nails if you really wanted to. Becky? She
Yeah.
goes by Becky in the alt universe? Gross.
Yeah. But Becky is usually short for Rebecca, not Beckett.
I don't think her name is Rebecca.
No.
Debating the ethics of goof because Starfleet nerds is a pretty good roast.
You know, Spock almost, well, it's only because Leonard Nimoy, the actor, didn't want to play Spock anymore after Star Trek 1. So they really wanted Spock to go back to Vulcan, and they had written that plot in the motion picture. But sorry, even later. I mean, that's why Spock dies in Star Trek 2. But so here, like when Tendi goes back to the Orions, it's kind of like that thing where Spock would have finished his Kolinar, and he would have left Starfleet.
Oh my god, Talin's uniform is a slightly darker color in this universe.
TNG reference, like indubitably. Boimler has the beard,
Fake Boimler.
the Riker beard.
False Rutherford. See, this is the ideal state. Actually, well, it's almost ideal. He still has a little bit of flesh to get rid of, but he's making improvements for sure.
Yeah, that's what you want to be, Ryan. I'd be happy with like a visor or augmented reality glasses.
Fake Cerritos. How dare you?
That is the funny part. How do you determine who's the Prime Universe?
I'm from the Prime Universe. That's how.
Mm-hmm. In the Prime Universe, Ryan stops at 300 edits, intakes.
Aphid, please.
I don't know what he meant to himself.
Oh. They answered the question. So her name is Beckett Mariner Freeman.
Mm-hmm. You know, the Q episode Tapestry was really amazing because we see Picard as like a
Mhm.
lieutenant junior grade, and
That's the episode
Riker.
where the writers said, if you're just doing a good, competent job at a low level job, you're not worth anything as a human.
So even both
I don't know if
Counselor.
that's true, but I think if you saw yourself in that alternate reality, probably a reality where were a captain,
Yeah. Do you like
you
look
you
both
would
ways?
you would be pretty sad, I think.
Do you look
Even
Oh
if
both ways?
even if
God,
Lieutenant Junior
no!
Grade Picard doesn't know he should be sad.
Why is the animated series Orion's back? All right, well that's a reference to the animated series.
It's amazing. So that was really pathetic when like teal uniform Picard was being like told by Commander Riker and Counselor Troy, like, hey, you don't take any
Lieutenant
risks.
Junior Grade Picard.
Yeah. Like you don't take any risks. Like you're kind of like a boring mid-level officer. You're not really command material. Because you chickened out at a Domjot game when you were a 19-year-old kid.
So Star Trek is saying that trauma creates greatness.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. And also, when your mid-level management asks why they're not getting raised, just tell them point blank, you're unimaginative. You're not leadership material. But it's hilarious because like Riker and Troy are like in 10 forward having personal time, and
I think Riker would be upper management. I think mid level would be like your shift manager or your department head, and then
yeah,
like the XO is like upper management.
I meant junior grade Picard is mid-level, like low-level grunt work.
Oh, this Beckett is like Ensign Rowe from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, right.
Admiral Rowe.
Mm-mm.
Kachin. Oh, Kazinti, excuse me.
No interpersonal
Kazinti's a
conflict allowed. Oh my god. I think we might have to kill this Becky.
So like Picard and Troy are Riker and Troy are in 10 forward, and junior grade Picard is like, I needed a performance evaluation. She goes, you don't want to do this at your annual performance? No, 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 I need to do this right now. Actually, interrupting your boss at lunchtime for performance evaluation.
How are your guys' recent performance evaluations? Are you
Mm.
efficient? Are you punctual?
You know, at my job, you only get one when you're like when they're trying to fire you. So I remember asking for a performance evaluation, and my coworker was like, "I told you to shut up about that."
But what grade did you get?
No, they just rubber stamp our evaluations every year, as long as. It's like the Worf in Parallels, the one who won the tournament and the other one who was disqualified.
Is it
He's
Jack
like,
Ransom's or Jack's Ransom?
Definitely Jack's ransom.
third place trophy for Worf.
It wasn't his fault his opponent used an illegal maneuver. Aphid, please stop standing on my mouse pad. You're only using half the bed. What is... Oh god.
So I think in the
Okay, there's another reference to Star Trek 3, I believe. With the writing crop.
is that what the Klingons had?
No, that was that weirdo who was captain of the Excelsior.
No way.
Hello there.
Hello.
General Kenobi.
In an alternate parallel timeline, Ryan would be hosting a Star Wars watch along.
Star
Yeah.
Wars
And
is,
we'd be
I
up-
like Star Wars too. It's a good show. It's a good set of movies, but most recently a good show.
Hey, Soma.
Hello.
I meant to watch Rogue One after finishing Andor, but I never got around to it. I could watch it
Yeah,
today.
you should.
I was literally just thinking, Boims, that he's pretty Borgy.
Yep.
That tentacle is concerning. And that should definitely be
Little bit of a
illegal.
violation. Yeah. It's just thrown to space.
Oh, hey, free
Yeah,
bed.
that's how he makes space junk.
I do not remember these guys in the animated series. I know they're from the animated series, but I have no memory of it.
Me neither. They almost look like proto Ninja Turtles.
Becky, couldn't you tell she has a slightly darker shade of blue?
Okay, by the way, that whole thing is a reference to Best of Both Worlds when Commander Riker, Captain Riker is like, "It's good to see you again, sir," and Picard like never came back. Oh no, that was the parallels with Worf. But yeah, so Riker's happy to see Picard again, and here alternate Mariner is like, "Why did Captain Freeman die? Don't worry about it. We're all glad she did." It's like Riker was like, "I was waiting for my promotion." We didn't even try to get Locutus back.
First Jack and now her. So vain.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the plot of Tapestry. Just they made it hilarious.
Does look cool. Oh. Well, that's a reference to, of course, the first episode with the sarcastic Vulcan salute, where
Yep.
Captain Freeman also yelled "Beckett" as she was walking out the door there. Direct quote. No, Tandy, what's even the point?
Well, was it Star Trek Discovery though, where like Sarek gets blown up by like a Vulcan terrorist on a shuttle, and he gives a Vulcan salute right before he hits the explode button? I feel like it's pretty sarcastic to say "live long and prosper," and then detonate your shuttlecraft explosive.
Oh, come on. One more little kill. What if we killed Erica? Ooh, an alien sickbay. See, this is a trope that I truly do not get about all these warrior murder cultures. You need medical frigates. You need medical facilities.
Yeah, that's
You can't
true.
just let if you're getting
In fact, you
yourselves
need them
wounded
more
all
than
the
other
time.
No,
cultures
just
would.
let them go to
Yeah.
Cerritos.
That's just not practical. You're gonna run out of
You know-
warriors.
They should. Yeah, they should have more medical ships than most races. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, one of my favorite war movies is Hacksaw Ridge, because the guy joins the military, but he's
Oh.
a non-violent,
That was a
Love
good
the
hug.
little head.
and like he's a medic. So like in a way, a medic is more important than all the soldiers, because
Mundo.
this one medic drags like 100 soldiers back to base from the battlefield, and he does it because he's a pacifist. That's why he joined the military. He wants to like be a medic on the battlefield. But yeah, without medics, a lot of men and women are not going to return home.
But consider the downside of medics. If we didn't have medics, we would still be able to use a red plus in our video games. I love the red plus.
What did they put an end to that?
Wait, by the way, Hacksaw Ridge was based on a true story. So he dragged 100 men, and including Japanese soldiers, to the hospital camp.
Sorry,
in
I
one
was
night.
eating Fritos. Yes, you are not allowed to use the red plus in video games or anywhere if you're not the Red Cross. It's illegal.
That's too bad.
Hmm.
You go get 'em, Orions.
But how are we signifying health? I haven't played games in forever. Apparently, how do we signify health packs nowadays?
I don't know. I don't play the types of games that use them anymore.
Hmm.
I know a red H is in some. Sometimes
Yeah.
people use like a green or a blue plus.
Eh,
Sometimes your health pack is a box of chips.
right. I mean, that's you know, long-standing as tradition as well. Like
Yeah.
Duke Nukem. I think used coal soda cans, was it?
Yeah, you could have just told them that in the first place.
She pulled a lore, by the way.
Just use your words, Becky.
Mother is
I
hilarious.
won't go back. You don't know what it's like in my universe.
God, she looks so wrong with like 4 pips on.
You broke the riding crop. You can't do that.
The reverse Micah.
Oh man, he has the beard now. He's doing the maneuver.
I'm gonna say that Beckett specifically saying "you can't make me go back" is a reference to Parallels. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were sort of dancing around Parallels a lot actually, but now it's a direct quote.
Yeah.
Is that what
Sorry,
Riker
say-
says from the
Yeah, Borg fleet
dimension?
Riker.
Whether yeah,
That was depressing. I still think I get depressed when I think about that scene.
Look, the people aren't dead in that universe. They're just metallic.
Mhm. So in a parallel universe somewhere, they've already gotten rid of birthright citizenship, right? This is a trope, finding like an ancient archaeological ship.
They're blue Orions. How dangerous could they possibly be? Just getting close and stab him a few times. All right, let's go for episode 2.
The triangle ship's definitely a reference, though, to triangle ships, so we should count it.
All right, so episode 2 is Shades of Green, which, from the title, I assume is going to continue this plot line with the Orions.
Is that a reference to the TNG episode, or is that a reference to the best-selling novel series?
Lord of the Rings?
50 Shades of Grey, I think, is what I was referring to, but...
Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh, this week's Strange New Worlds episode was really fun. It was a good episode.
It was great.
I really like this season. Which I'm definitely watching on Paramount Plus and not downloading from easytvx.to. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
You have the trope of the optimistic character not having a very bright future.
Alright, what happens in this episode? I don't remember.
It's the race. The Rhine race.
Are we sure Erica should be here? Isn't she like the leader of the Orions?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Starfleet that did that nonsense. Broadside because they're pirates, you get it? This is not what sibling relationships are like in my experience.
How far apart are they? I think someone once suggested
just a few millimeters at that moment.
If siblings are like only a year or two apart, they are almost guaranteed not to get along.
My sister and I were like almost 3 years apart. We got along pretty well.
Were? What do you mean?
Yeah, no,
Still are, I guess.
From
Yeah.
childhood.
You
From
still are,
childhood.
but you
yeah.
used to
Yeah,
be
I
too?
was thinking from a perspective of childhood.
Like your relationship from like 5 to 15 years old is way different than like, 20 to 25 years old. Like you're sharing a room, you're sharing toys, you're sharing a computer or iPad probably.
There's a hand.
Prepare for blah.
That's amazing.
was.
That's amazing.
There's a number of specific episode references in that title.
That was the thing from Motion Picture, right? Or no, that was from Star Trek 4. Sorry.
Yes,
the
was
whale
Star Trek
probe.
4.
Yeah.
That was there last season.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, it's the first time I'm
webs, and, like there was they added a whole ton in this one because they knew it was the last
Okay,
season.
so let's see.
Yeah.
We had the Green Hand of Apollo. That's from Who Mourns for Adonais. There was,
Okay.
I think that was the big energy wave. I think that was the Praxis explosion.
No, that was V'ger, which also included the
Oh, it was
early version of
V'ger.
Praxis.
Okay.
That whole thing was V'ger, the cloud. And then they even had the Tholian web, or was that the?
Yeah, the Tholian web.
Yeah. Okay.
But what episode is the Tholian web from?
Did it call it the Tholian web, or is it
Yeah.
just the web?
No,
Yeah,
it's the
it's
Tholian
okay.
web.
Tholian web.
But it could have also been the Q web.
The boy.
And in Encounter at Farpoint, when the Enterprise starts to run away from Q, they actually run into this like flexible matrix. And then the Vuan was motion
Speed
picture.
watch.
I mean, the bomb was like every time there's a big scary thing, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
Just an
Yeah.
all sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I don't know how long this season is, so I can't really interpret his growth rate on that mustache, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
That's awful what he has right now. That's like you're 14 and you're proud of your beard.
right.
Mm.
I've been trying to like maintain stubble recently, but parts of my face just permanently are that way. I think so. I'm having to be selective.
Yeah, I think we have 3 beards here. Soma, you don't
Yeah.
have a beard, right?
No.
Well, I have a goatee mostly.
Okay, I'll count that. So we have 4 beards. Gyrinx, you're the only one without a beard. Get going.
You got to eat the crust on your bread.
I've got stubble. I've got a respectable amount of stubble. It just isn't as even as I would like.
Why do you have daggers in every room? What is this culture?
Oh, this episode. Oh, this.
Yeah, I remember this plotline now. I know exactly what's going on with
Oh,
Erica.
I hated this so much.
It's a classic trope.
I know.
Yeah.
I just hated it. Like I don't think Tendy is doing anything is in the right at all.
She's not supposed to be in the right in this.
Okay, no.
Yeah, but
Pete.
I just find it like hard to like think of her as a good guy. It's like it's that bad. I think like
Oh, I noticed Chalin is not part of the little diagram of the lower decks crew on the Sequoia. I think they actually fixed that. But for now, she's not there.
Get it, Azure.
What? Is that from the animated series?
It is from the animated series, yes.
It was the right level of super weird to be animated series.
Yeah. Children's television from another decade.
from 80 years ago. Yes, I know it's not actually 80.
quite. Yeah, you're making me seem like.
From 135 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a long
I mean,
time
I feel
ago.
like
The animated
I mean,
series
I feel
was
like I read-
definitely before any of us were born, for sure.
for sure. You make me feel like I read Jules Verne when it came out. Oh, speaking of,
Oh, that's right. That's why the other thing I found frustrating about this episode is Tendy's a little
Lazard?
shit and it cost them. God, this just annoys the piss out of me here.
It's fine, Devana. Relax. This is for sure what I would do if we got rid of our current economic system. 100%. Burn it all. It's gotta go.
no money, no problems.
But who is paying for these fireworks and this confetti?
I don't know. When I was younger, I was all down with abolishing money, but now I'm like, wait a minute. There's resource scarcity, and
Now that you have some?
yes, now that I have some net worth, and I'm like twice as old as I was, I'm like, we should just preserve the system the way it is.
I think that as soon as I get the bigger helmet, we should not get rid of the helmets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about an Orion?
Oh,
Solar
the
sail is
solar
very
sail.
fancy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
It's a
similar
reference
in design to
to
the Bajoran ones.
yeah.
I just,
But to Erica,
It's really
why not do it sitting down? I mean, you're in a spaceship. You don't need to go like mess with the rigging. Oh, now I remember this plot line as well.
Yeah.
Rutherford, you're making her sad?
Mm.
She's a Vulcan. What are you gonna hold him for ransom? There's no money. I cannot see that happening. Like
I mean,
the rich being super angry about it, yes. Being bold enough to actually do anything about it when their whole lives are revolved around exploiting other people's labor. I don't buy it.
You know, it's really funny. In New York, we have a socialist candidate who's becoming like really popular as a candidate for mayor. But I know for a fact, like what a lot of the high earners do in New York, because their taxes are high, they'll register their residency in like New Jersey or Pennsylvania, where the taxes are lower. But they also lost their vote in that way. So I don't think they're going to be able to meaningfully resist a populist candidate because they're too busy like exploiting the tax law.
If that is decisive in the end, that'll be pretty funny. I'll
Yeah.
enjoy that immensely.
Yeah. They're all panicking right now.
They really are.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing what they're throwing at him. Like, oh my god, he stole a table in college. Did you hear? Jesus Christ.
Did you hear that he has
That
an
is-
apartment?
Yeah. Did you see his wedding photos? Like, what a lavish wedding for a socialist. Latte
Are
liberal.
we doing politics
so
in
dumb.
Star Trek?
God damn it. I hate this so much.
You don't like the Cutiny?
No,
I love
really
it. Oh my
don't.
god. Oh my god. I think it's so
It
funny
fucks
because
everything up.
no, we do it in Voyager at least. Like, I was just watching season 7 of Voyager. The Doctor betrays Captain Janeway to rescue some holograms who are being persecuted by the Hirogen.
That's an actual.
No, that's a cute.
That's an actual like motivation, not like this is just dumb. I hate
No,
this
see,
plot so
Tendi
much.
consulted
I-
the sphere data, and it said that this was the best course of action for
God.
them.
Yeah,
No.
and then the dots helped out, and yeah.
No, but the Cutiny explains why you're allowed to like mutiny sometimes, and you don't get a court martial or stay in the brig until you're in the Alpha Quadrant. Because you weren't mutinying, you were just being cute.
To
just-
Erica,
this is such
because
a-
of her deep connection with her baby, when she screamed at Tendi, it actually caused the warp core of the Blue Orion ship to explode.
I gotta say, the DS9 really had us fooled with the solar sail episode. It's like the particles of the solar rays is what causes the sail to drift in the interstellar space.
Yeah.
It's like the photons hitting the sail is what causes the motion.
What
not gonna get
was the
anywhere
fool's part? Because that's just how solar sailors work.
Can photons do propulsion that way?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
Just the
Basically,
photons hitting
Photons
the
have no
surface.
mass, but they do have momentum anyways. So if they
Yep.
hit the backside of a sail, they bounce off or like are radiated off, and that transfers a tiny, tiny bit of momentum.
Yeah.
And then it just
Okay.
builds up and builds up and builds up, and you get going real fast eventually.
Okay.
It takes a
Yeah,
while.
Very
the only real
eventually.
problem is stopping.
Like, gold leaf foil is so thin. I can see that working on gold leaf foil, but like I don't think it could haul my ass. But anyway. But if you guys explain it that way, I guess it makes sense.
Is that a reference?
Yes, that is a reference.
Sorry, what
I
did they
caught the
say? I was
reference
looking up
that-
solar sailors.
Basically the
It's
same
also-
as it is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life. Paraphrase though. Like it wasn't a direct quote, but it was pretty clearly
The Kobayashi
I would
Maru
call it a
stuff?
reference.
Okay. What's it a
Yeah.
reference to? Kobayashi Maru?
No, it's not. It's the next gen episode.
Okay. I
I don't remember what the episode's called.
think
It's
was
the
it when
speech he gives to
Riker?
Wesley.
It's a
Okay.
stratagema one where Riker takes command of a little practice ship so they can have a mock duel.
Oh. Okay, cool.
I will say for solar sailors, how this episode is portraying them is very much not how they work. You cannot like bank and do flips in a solar sailor.
Yeah. What are you eating, Ryan?
Fritos.
Cool, cool.
I'm not anymore though. I just ate the last ones. I'm out of Fritos.
Cool.
Oh my god, is that a grappler? Yes.
Um,
Oh, they added it. Tillin drew herself on.
Yep.
that's great.
Tillin, what have you done? Also, did she add extra guns on the side?
Yeah, apparently.
This is like the inverse of the Delta Flyer episode. Or when Tom Paris was like using Alice to get away from Bolana. More accurately, the ship was like changing his brain to rewire his dopamine cycle.
Guys, I have something to admit. I don't
Mhm.
actually like streaming. This is all a deception. It's
I
an
do
act
wonder
of
why you do it.
collaboration.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh god, he just strapped a pistol to it.
By the way, this is very much like the Constitution
You
episode
just not care.
in TOS. Like they're in the jail and they recite the yangs and the coms.
That's a Halo assault rifle. You're supposed to be cool, but you've changed, man. Is this cheating? Well, they're pirates. I guess cheating is smiled upon. Oh, are we gonna kill the Orions now? Do it. Come on. No, Tendi didn't. Okay. No, she's not. She's a pirate queen.
But that is the grandma from The Simpsons, or she's also Mrs. Krabappel, the elementary school teacher.
They're not Federation members, right?
No,
No.
remember
Okay,
Discovery?
so
They're
they-
outside the Federation.
Yeah, they still have money.
They still have slavery.
Well, that's just their culture.
I mean, not for nothing. All these undocumented laborers in our country is kind of like slavery.
Wait, how did she... The transport didn't go off. Was she just hiding behind the wall?
No, they just cut in the middle of the scene, basically.
Oh, it's Gucci.
Just a twitch change in his expression.
Oh, Talin. A whole planet's worth of jewels just for Tendi. That's gonna be some good economy going. Wait, that Orion's name was Kalevin?
Apparently.
Okay. Alright,
But
next
that's
is
Orion.
the best Orion? Explain.
I was doing what Teddy did earlier. It's pronounced Orion.
Ah. Alright, next is the best exotic nanite hotel.
I haven't seen enough Wes Anderson movies.
Just in general?
For some reason.
You haven't
I
seen
haven't
enough
seen
of the
enough.
movies?
Wes Anderson movies, I was thinking.
I don't know who that is. Is that a director?
Was that, yeah, Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. I believe that was him.
I know of Wes
Wes
Johnson.
Anderson, he said? Yeah, Wes Anderson. A lot of movies.
Alright, press play in
And it's
5,
extremely Wes Anderson
4,
coded name for a movie.
3, 2, 1, play. Wesley Wales Anderson is an American filmmaker whose films are known for themes of grief, loss of innocence, and dysfunctional families.
Oh no, never mind. It just sounds like a
hurt
Wes
him.
Anderson movie.
Style. A particular film style as well.
I was thinking Grand Budapest Hotel. There we go. That was my mistake.
Interstellar cruise ship. Okay, I was about to say I really hate cruise ships, but this is more like just a village. Yeah, cruise ships are the worst. They're loud. Every single room is a crowd.
They're
You
also
can't leave.
exploitative. They don't pay their workers any money, and
Apparently a terrible venue for stand-up comics too, because if you bomb, then you still are like hanging out at the salad
Yeah.
bar afterward. You can't escape your audience.
they're hard to
Did
clean.
watch. He's got some more flex.
A side quest? Wow. Oh, he's got a few more hairs. Oh, this episode. What do you want, Jennifer?
Oh, yeah, it's just that they didn't officially break up.
Well,
Right. See,
Breakups
it's
are
not.
hard. Sometimes it works by just changing your status on Facebook from like in a relationship to single, and then it's understood.
Facebook? What are you, a boomer?
Yeah, I am.
Also, that's just a cruel way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
That is just a dick
I'm
move
with,
right there.
I'm with Mariner here. I have no gut.
Not necessarily commented on it, but the titles
As I
are a
recall,
reference to that season
Jennifer
of
is just.
TNG.
Oh, sorry.
I don't remember which season it was off the top of my head, but there was a season where they had the lines going behind the text.
Yeah, it's still
Is
in
that
my-
V'ger doing the bois?
Probably.
I don't remember it doing a bois in the movie.
There was a sound effect after the Klingon ships get destroyed, or like right before. Also, when they zoom in on like the 20th power, 4th power, boom.
Man, that
It's
thing really looks
Captain's.
like it was built in Space Engineers.
But that's a reference to Captain's Holiday because Picard also wears a skimpy outfit for his Rise of Vacation.
Gilbert Manhandle.
The Holgon is for friend. Oh, someone close to you. Someone you love. I wouldn't go that far. Hey, relax, dude. They'll grow 'em back. It's fine. Well, yeah, you're an ensign. That's specifically what you're for.
I have returned with food.
taco?
Okay.
With a taco?
Queso birria tacos and puffy tacos with carnitas, rice and beans, nachos, sauce. Not Taco Bell. A real taco
Oh.
place.
Nice.
Wow.
Not Taco Bell. Real. I haven't been to this place in
You've
a hot
upgraded.
minute because the other place down the road I like more, I think. But I figured, they got a new menu. I'll try some things. So is Mariner like pan or bi or
I mean, she's canonically released by, right? Because she mentioned.
well,
What was
what's
it? She likes
technically
bad
what's the
boys,
difference?
bad girls, bad, etc.
Maybe someone can explain the difference between bi and pan.
I can't.
Is pan like I guess bi or pan would include people that don't fall into binary gender, right?
I
You know,
I
like
mean, even that definition I understand to be controversial. Yeah. I but I'm only read in enough to know that much. Like it's a kind of a all these definitions are the subject of debate.
Okay, well,
A bi
I
person would
try
be
not to think
into
about it too much.
cisgender men and women, and a pan person would be into trans
I
or
mean,
cis.
like I said, that definition is not without controversy.
That's
It sounds
Okay.
sounds like a good definition to me.
that's wrong.
I have an answer
I
for
know.
you. The answer is
Mhm.
that English is a messy, imprecise language,
Yes.
and you can use whatever you
Right.
want.
Right.
This language sucks.
I have a friend who I refer to as a opportunistic omnivore. I think if
You know,
if it consents, he's on board.
I call myself a sapiosexual. I'm attracted to.
Oh, I hate that word.
Okay.
It's just cringe. Everyone, like, it's one of the.
So you're
the
only
things that everyone's
attracted to
into is smart people.
humans? What a speciesist you are! What a xenophobe!
No, it means into smart people, but like that's like
Does it,
I
or are
don't
you
know. It's
into
like
all
saying you're into
sapiens,
hot
or does it
people.
have to
I
be
don't.
Homo sapiens?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Remember, I was talking about the Aquiel creature last week. I think I'd be into
The
Aquiel.
dog?
No.
The thing that replicated Equiel.
Yeah,
The
Or try
murderous
to?
goo that turned into a dog? Is that what you're...
I would hit that. Yeah.
Gross.
I don't know, bro. Mr. Boimler.
Oh, this is the first appearance of Gallimites, famously the Gallimite Captain Baudet.
All right. Thank you, Ryan.
Is this the origin of the Gallimite maneuver?
They're Cretaceans, you fool! Eating is like mating. Well, that's a reference to... Which episode is it? It's from Enterprise.
Voyager. Oh, Enterprise, you're right. Eating is like mating. It's the one where they had to cut
Why
down the
would they have
tree
a-
because the dog
Wait,
peed,
why-
right? Is it the same one?
There were 2 episodes. The eating one was the first episode. That was the first time they offended them. And then the dog was the second time they offended the Cretaceans.
Hmm.
Wait, why
and
do they
also
just
the
have
Cretacean played
a
by
drink
Admiral
stand
Forrest.
there if you're not supposed to drink?
Yeah,
in
and
front
isn't
of-
he in the same episode as Admiral Forrest?
Don't worry about that.
sorry. Gyrinx, if I cut you off there.
No, I was just trying to figure out like why they have like why they're serving drinks if you're like not supposed to be drinking them.
I cut my grass today. It's 93 degrees outside Fahrenheit, freedom units, and
Oh, I'm glad you specified. I thought you were nearly boiling to death.
yeah, that would be tough, wouldn't it?
Or frozen solid at Kelvin.
It was rough. Then I could smell sulfur, and the gas company was nearby, and I was like, "Hey, I smell sulfur over my backyard."
Okay. I don't know why they thought that would work. This nanite specifically eats metal. That's its whole thing.
Mm.
They captured it in a metal box. They're not even trying.
Denobulin is
A,
pronounced.
a denobulan?
Yeah, you said that wrong.
Yeah.
Remember how Coward Touch. Remember how
Smooth and easy.
Phlox, when the lady was hitting on him, he was like, "Yeah, you know, denobulans, we're just not really into being touched. We're not really used to it. So if you could refrain, I would really appreciate that." And then later, it's revealed that denobulans are actually super into touching everybody and anybody, and they're
Yeah.
incredibly promiscuous. Phlox just hated her
Like-
specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
That is cute.
They're
Also,
swingers,
that
right?
checks.
They're polyamorous.
Yeah.
They're not just
that's again-
polyamorous. They're omni-amorous.
Really extended Boimler stream. Love it.
Yeah.
Imagine what happens if the Deltan delegation goes to Denoblius. It's like a national global disaster.
Deneb is the name of the Denobulan planet. This episode is great. This scene, because when I was a kid, Windows 3.1 came with this game called Ski Free, and it was like the most fun game, just a skier going down a
Wait,
slope.
what? I don't think
Free
it came
ski-
with such a game.
I thought that was
Ski
a
Free,
Flash
came
game.
with that.
Ski Free
Really?
was on Windows 3.1. Yeah.
It's part of the.
Yeah, and there's a really
Why did I
interesting
remember?
history behind Ski Free because
Free.
you might have had it on Windows 95.
Yeah,
No, I definitely had his Windows 3.1 systems.
I think you were busy with
didn't-
Minesweeper, Gyrinx.
Ski Free
Ski
is a
Free,
single-player
I think Ski
skiing
Free
computer
has-
game created by Chris Peary and released with Microsoft Entertainment Pack 3 for Windows 3.0 in October 1991.
Yeah, I'm old.
Okay.
He
They
was
lost
also
the
on the
source
Game Boy
code.
Color.
Wow.
Was it not in Windows 3.1 then?
I don't know. It just says
It's like 3.0.
3.0 and
Yeah,
Game
this is
Boy
3.0.
Color and iOS.
So basically, you had to like hit spacebar every time like your skier was about to like go over a tree or a rock, and that would open up his legs, and he'd be able to jump over the obstacle. Fun game. But
Oh, he
Boimler,
jumps. He like actually
oh,
jumps into the air.
thank you. Yeah, it's been like 2 decades or 3 actually, but
And if you linger anywhere too long, a Yeti comes and eats you.
yes. So Boimler should have played that game a little more because he missed the job of skiing. Have you guys been skiing? I have not, by the way.
No.
Snowboarding.
I wanted to go snowboarding a long time ago. Never got around to trying it. Might be too afraid now.
Plus, Denver is the best city in the U.S. to do that.
Have you
It's like a
tried
mile high.
Coward's Hill?
I have been to Denver.
And here on the East Coast, Vermont is Vermont and New Hampshire is our ski country. Even upstate New York is pretty famous. But skiing's a really great sport, though. Not that I would know, but everyone who does it really loves it. And its cousin is snowboarding.
What is
Nice. You could have just told by the fact that it's, regular polyhedron with triangular faces.
No, unfortunately, I did
All I
not go
know
to
is-
Starfleet Academy. I'm not trained on many things like they are.
Yeah, I only know.
Icosahedron is a D20.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Tell
only
people
know.
what's going on and stuff.
Star
I only know
Trek story.
dodecahedron.
What it is.
So I
It's
could not
12,
have
yeah.
come up with 20-sided die.
Yeah.
Phillips is just being supportive.
Billups.
Okay, so have you guys seen? It's not Apocalypse Now. It's with Charlie.
Oh yeah,
Sheen.
they're definitely doing the
Yeah,
apocalypse
yeah,
now here.
yeah. They're doing Apocalypse Now, which is Marlon Brando is
Yeah,
a Vietnam
the
soldier who
horror,
sets
the
up his
horror.
own fiefdom in the jungle, and like 2 regular American soldiers have to go fish him out
Right.
from his
Yeah.
runaway place.
It's a good movie.
It's an amazing movie. Just Marlon Brando was wild in that role. But one of the greatest Vietnam movies ever.
Yeah.
My guy, you can just resign.
They're doing a remake starring the ghost of Patrick Swayze.
Wait, not Apocalypse Now. It's Platoon with Charlie Sheen. By the way,
That they're remaking.
no, like Apocalypse Now was with Martin Sheen, and Platoon was with Charlie Sheen.
Discovery reference.
Yep, reference to Galaxy's Child by them saying Galaxy's Child.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is Apocalypse Now. Sorry.
I think this guy might have needed more sunscreen.
Hot Shots Part Ducks is historically accurate.
Heart ducks. Nice Texas speech moment. Actually, I'm surprised they couldn't pronounce duh.
This is from like Casino Royale and all that. Like a motorbike chase through the streets of Italy. Italian Job, maybe.
Straight onto him.
That's her favorite artist.
This is this kind of reference to when Ram and Leela broke up, and Bashir's like, "Aren't you like here together on vacation?" Like, no, 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 no. This is our breakup ceremony. That's why we're seeing other people.
Yeah, Jennifer, I don't know if this is the right way to go about this. This seems a little crazy.
Oh wait, this is all after she was. Oh God,
Yeah, this is
she
after
expected to be treated well
Jennifer
after
totally
that.
betrayed her.
Holy shit! Yeah, no,
Yeah,
this is.
Jen
I have no.
sucks.
I have. I have no. I'd forgotten that detail.
I'm actually
I
a
now
cat that
have
can
even
speak
less
English, but only for a
sympathy for
few
her
sec.
here.
Meow,
Holy
meow,
shit!
meow, meow.
Jen was cool for like one episode, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do like that this shows the tension of like serving on the same ship with your lover, because there's always going to be like away team conflicts like this. This is very Return of the Jedi, because like C-3PO and R2-D2 are being worshipped by the Ewoks, and Han and Luke are about to be like roasted.
he's efficient, punctual.
What do you call a potato with a penis? A dictator.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was easy. Really emphasizing the preparedness to a weird extreme by the sunscreen. Good job. Don't do that. Is there air in there? You don't know. Is this an instrument from TOS? It looks very TOS.
it does.
Old people used to elbow
It
me
is
at weddings
TOS
and
coded,
say,
as the
"You're
kids
next."
say.
So I started doing it back to them at funerals.
You're supposed to be on vacation.
They're really hitting this Starbase 80 point.
Well,
Have you seen it? It's so outdated.
they really got to emphasize Starbase 80 because they want us to see, they want us to be prepared.
I know. They're just hitting that point
Is that
awful
Michael
hard.
Dorn?
My jokes aren't landing. I'll see myself out.
Take care.
Might be Michael Dorn.
No, it's not. That is
No,
not
it's not.
Michael.
I thought the joke was funny. I
I
couldn't
think it is
respond because I
a-
was stuffing my face with tacos.
That is a cameo, though. That's someone, isn't it?
What's his name? Krog on the Rocks?
Yes.
And you're like, no, this is like, no. You made you went out of your way to avoid a direct confrontation with the person who betrayed your ass. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Owed her nothing. You owed her Jesus.
Oh my god, they're tied into the larger plots. A month?
A year of hell.
Alright.
It's so funny.
So the guy who plays Grog on the Rocks, he does also play Jet in this, but he only plays roles in lower decks.
Huh.
So this is about the DS9 episode where the Defiant shrinks to the size of an amoeba.
So runabout shrinks down.
Yeah, I think
The Defiance is too small to
On the
shrink any
Defiant.
further.
They were on the Defiant.
Yeah, thanks.
Remember they
Oh, the fun
shot
episode.
at Jim Hadar with photon torpedoes. Photon torpedo away!
Oh, speaking of photon torpedoes, the blue Orions in the previous episode, their torpedoes used the TOS sound effect. Because of course it did.
So here she doesn't understand what an autograph is. She's like, someone defaced
I mean,
it.
fair, it would sound a bit odd if you explained it to someone who's never heard of it.
True.
It sounds odd to someone who has heard of it. What's the point?
All right, I mean,
I'm not surprised, Jennifer.
Why is he
That's so
drinking
funny.
blood wine?
I think he's trying to grow that like beard hair with the bloodline.
Well, yeah, because he's idolizing his bearded self.
Yeah.
Oh boy, magma! I love magma. Alright, so that's that episode. What's
Did we figure out
next?
who the guest star was?
It's some rando, actually.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Tony Todd.
Is he dead by this point?
Oh, he's dead right now. That's
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
dead now, but
No,
like
but when this aired, it might have been right at that time. I don't know.
it also I was deeply confused. I don't remember what it was, but Tony Todd was dead for a while. And then some new show came out and Tony Todd was in it. I was like, wait, what? How did he get
It's
here?
called post-production.
What is it? Is he in-
Necromancy, obviously.
is he in was it Star Wars? Was it a Star Trek thing? Where did I see him again?
And look at what he was last credited on.
He has 5 upcoming credits on IMDb.
Wow.
He's gonna be like Tupac, you know. They're just gonna keep resurrecting him. calling him.
All right, press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. He plays the fake out antagonist in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Fake out antagonist.
Is that a movie?
It's
Yes, it was the new
it's a
one.
game that came out recently.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
right,
Okay.
it's a game.
You got
No
me like
spoilers.
super space.
I'll give
cadet.
you the spoiler that Tony Todd is in it.
Thank you.
Which you can tell by the fact that he sounds exactly like Tony Todd, and he looks like exactly like Tony Todd, because apparently that's just what we do in games for the last like decade.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever chased after a piglet? I remember doing that when I was in
Yes,
What do you
Yeah,
think
I
I
have.
am, a farmer?
Oh, I did
Chase
that in
after a
sixth grade.
piglet.
Yeah, I did that when I was a 6-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid in 6th grade.
I like this episode.
It was a lot of fun.
Not to be confused with the 6-year-old kid in 10th grade.
Well, that would be pretty sapio.
Sorry, it was a 6-year-old kid in kindergarten, but yeah. But it's hard to chase a pig, even a chicken.
Wasn't that Freeman?
Yeah, that was Becky.
Ursa and Bator.
Yeah, they use a lot
Actanagra.
of the main cast for the secondary cast. Oh, the tertiary cast, rather.
But I love this shuttle streaking across the sky. The intro to Aliens, Alien Covenant has. something like
Okay,
that.
this is all good things.
Yep.
Except it's worms.
Yeah.
Well, it's also kind of brothers. The one where
Right. Or family. Yeah.
family. I kind of wish
Yeah.
they had done this
Yes.
bit with that. Like, given the I like an alternate intro sequence like this.
Yeah. And the lens flare
Yeah.
is really nice too for an animated show.
What do you want, Becky?
A Farewell to
Oh
Farms,
my God, Becky!
which is a reference
Look
to
at A Farewell to
Vietnam.
Arms.
That's only the screen. You didn't actually destroy the controls. She's still there.
True.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, we've also learned that either the Klingons are terrible game programmers, game designers, or has pedestrian taste.
They play Farmville. Is what they do.
Now they
They're
played
playing the Klingon theme is
some weird side-scrolling shooter, but the lamest one I've ever seen.
Well, this guy looks like he's had his ridges modified by that virus.
Crash loot. Excellent.
You know, I just learned that heavy metal got its start because the guy had lost his 2 fingers in an accident, and that makes you strum your guitar slower and deeper. So that's where that sound comes from.
not helping, brother.
Don't chew into the microphone.
Please.
Use push to talk.
Please.
Wow, she forgave a lot up to that point.
Called up her boob window and died. That's an excellent line.
Yes.
He's very... Why is he so poofy?
Oh yeah, is the one where they've lost their taste.
Spoilers.
The Ratatouille critics.
Get it? Not Strange New Worlds, Strange New Meals.
Sounds like plumage.
Have you guys ever had Wagyu beef?
I haven't. I've heard of it.
It's very expensive. I cannot afford it, but they really pride themselves on feeding the cows really well. They even give them beer to drink.
It looks like you can buy
Is that
ground Wagyu for about $8 at Walmart.
Yeah, but you know, ground beef, they mix in like the fat and the leftover, chunks from other cuts. So I'm talking about a Wagyu steak. Very pricey. Beyond my
Man, every steak is pricey these days. It's ridiculous.
True, it's true.
I'm looking in here.
I don't... He's got a little Sam Kirk going on. I don't like it.
Funny.
Yeah, it's true. is a very
Yeah.
Sam Kirk. Yeah.
I'm still disappointed they didn't use the same actor for the Kirk brothers. It should have been Paul Wesley
would've
for
been
both of
fun.
them. Or the other guy
I
for
like-
both of them. I don't care which, just only one of them.
I like both their portrayals though.
Yeah, but it would
They're
have been
both
funny.
very likable in their own way, but I agree with you, Ryan. It could be either one, and just one has a mustache and one doesn't.
This would be a really fake looking mustache.
Looks like he can grow one out. The George Kirk one.
But if we're being true to the canon, it has to just be glued on. Obviously glued on.
Right.
You know, my best friend growing up really loved
X is
movies.
why the cargo hold.
Sorry, someone was that?
That looks like the cargo hold rather than the transport room.
Mm-hmm. True. So my best friend really loved movies growing up more than me, and I remember he told me something really wise. So sometimes, you know, the critics can say a movie's horrible and you like it, and all the critics can say, even the public can say that movie was like purely terrible, and you might wind up liking it.
Well,
So, never go by the critics.
Red Letter Media hates the original Independence Day,
Experience
and that's one of my
Beach!
favorite movies growing up.
Experience
Yeah.
Beige. I'm gonna count that
that's
as
not
that's a reference for sure. Not to an episode, but close enough.
Yeah.
I guess like there have been movies that have been universally panned by the critics ever since they came out, and like decades later, we're all like, "This is one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever."
Like what?
Plenty
And
of
that's a
examples.
reference to Star Trek 6.
We already counted that though last time we saw him.
Fair enough.
And most of the time, when critics don't like a movie, and the public does like a movie, it's because the movie is hard to enjoy if you've seen like 10,000 movies before. Like
Right.
critics and the public are
2001.
just different audiences. Like, and that seems fine.
Critics like stuff that's more pretentious.
I mean, it's more that things end up being considered pretentious because they are, trying to have the characteristics that people
Oh, he's
who've
got a
seen
mustache.
10,000 movies before want to see.
Yeah, we had a whole discussion about Sam Kirk.
Yes, true.
What about Megalopolis? Megalopolis.
Oh,
Chilean.
Megalopolis is awful. Yeah. No, and Megalopolis getting a standing ovation is a good example of people, getting caught up in the
Smell their own
Emperor's
farts.
New Clothes. Yeah. I definitely don't want to claim that never happens, but I'm just, yeah.
Where is my
Is the pain
water
gonna be
jug?
a little ending?
Which is the episode in which
The Rite of Ascension.
yeah,
Oh
Worf
God.
does this.
Worf with the pain stick. I don't remember what episode that is. It's season 2 for sure.
I think it's called The Rite of Ascension.
Oh, it's the Icarus factor because it was all about like family and stuff, and Worf doesn't have one.
Yeah. Right. Well,
Mm.
but he has
Well-
us, Wesley and Beverly and Data.
Was it Beverly or was it
It was Pulaski.
Polanski?
Polanski, yeah. So
Pulaski. There's no N.
Yeah.
Robo, please stop breathing so heavily into the microphone. Don't be a dog. It is deeply disturbing that their species is called Cloacans. I don't like it. That's
Cloacans?
Yeah.
I was honestly earlier I was asking, I was like, so you think these bird people have a cloaca? And then I was like, nah, Ryan will be like, stop being weird. They were weird for me.
birds are weird.
Birds are
Freaking
weird.
Birds.
Maybe if you just cook them into a dish, like a pigeon pie.
Mickey Mo away.
Oh, this is a reference.
But so those paint sticks are basically cattle prods, or because we didn't have tasers back then. So
We had tasers, sure.
in 1987.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we definitely had tasers.
I don't think they
we
were
had-
as well known as cattle pods, though.
you know, we didn't have the batteries, I guess, for tasers.
Sure, we did.
Robo, also don't bring your microphone out into the wind. What? Stop it.
Turn my fan on because I'm a little sweaty, sweating.
So
Well,
I like
I
how
don't know
those
if you
guys.
should be so happy about this. Pulaski specifically said it has a high chance of killing humans and Klingons, actually.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think they understand how electricity works. Like,
Yeah, cattle prods are actually physically impossible.
no, but like, I don't think touching somebody else makes the electric charge go down. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So if there's like 20 people in a pool, I'll be less electrocuted in a rainstorm than if I was by myself in the pool. Well, at
Yeah.
that level of lightning, it doesn't matter, but okay. Lightning's like 1,000,000 volts of electricity, so. Okay, I didn't know that.
Really, it'd probably more be you all need to hold hands and touch the ground or something like that.
Okay.
But then you risk it crossing the chest. Just get a nice big clump of meat.
The potential difference is still the same between his body and the
Sorry.
ground.
Sorry. Like Boimler wanted that so bad.
Why are you such a downer?
Oh, you know, part of police training is you have to get your police buddy has to like hit you with a taser, and you're gonna fall to the ground and take it, because
How come Miglimo's beak, it acts like lips. It forms around his words.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
by the way, a beef Wellington for me is like this. Like, how do you get the the breaded part crusty enough and cook the beef on the inside? And there's like a layer of pork, right, on wrapped on the outside as well. It's a lot of work for me.
Prosciutto.
Right, thank you.
Prosciutto on the outside.
Yeah. So you got to cook those three things perfectly.
It's supposed to be foie prosciutto. So you're supposed to sear the beef, and then you cook it to a medium rare, and then you cover it in mustard and foie gras
Good
and wrap it in
shit, George.
prosciutto, and then you put it in the pastry dough.
Right, right. And you cook that to perfection.
Actually, you got to cook it to like rare, because when you bake it, it's gonna finish to medium
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Anyway, it's a lot. It's very involved.
Yeah.
And the Gordon Ramsay recipe substitutes mushrooms for foie gras. He makes fake foie gras out of mushrooms, pan fried and then pureed in a food processor.
Yeah, I mean, foie gras
You
is
know,
kind of like
if you
ethical.
don't like
Yeah.
goose liver that's been fattened up, force fed,
Yeah.
fattened up to be extra fatty.
Or you don't want to be egged by protesters outside the restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any amount of muscle is going to bring this thing down. It's, oh, no, it turns out it's super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Really, the convenience.
I feel like that's a reference like the Rancor from Star Wars.
Aphid,
Kind of.
how are your anal glands doing? Are they good?
This guy looks just like Compek.
You must cut down the tallest tree in the forest with a heron. I don't know, who should we sacrifice? Boimler, maybe?
Really?
There's also like the House of Quark, kind of like.
No, never let your opponents plead for their lives. Just kill them. How could this possibly even be a challenge? Doesn't make sense.
You know, this is basically a Worf subplot to like restore honor to his house, because his parents were never traitors. Robo, you need a windscreen.
So Windsock.
You need push to talk.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah!
But they made up Oversight Council here. There's no Oversight Council in the Klingon homeworld.
There is now.
Okay. Klingons have checks and balances?
I mean, there is a
It kind
council.
of makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, you need to kill someone. Starfleet has dealt with that before. We could do a Tasha Yar. No vaccine, no Tasha Yar.
No Tasha Yar, no vaccine.
Refusing to battle? No, he's not going to stove a core. Oh my god, dueling
it looks
with a
like a
weapon that's not
Ambujitsu
a
thing.
bat'leth? This is illegal.
They've
Ryan, can we make a
Mason-
video about my batleth theory?
You can post it on your YouTube channel, sure. You can do whatever you want on your channel.
Well, you were looking for ideas.
No, I wasn't.
No, he's looking to jump out of all this.
You said, are there any intakes you want to see?
That's not an
Okay.
intake. I'm saying because there are 16 left, are there any specific ones among those 16 that are bloopers that you want to do? I'm not looking for video ideas. I'm looking to retire the channel.
He's looking to get his life back.
Very sad.
My 3 hours a week I spend on this channel.
It used to be 6
Who's
hours
got
a
that
week.
kind of time?
Used to be 6 hours a week, Ryan.
I'm glad they kept the Pepto Bismol.
They only got one of his spleens. He'll be fine. Well, that's just impractical of him.
In Star Trek 3,
We love scanning
Kirk
space
Mc-
holes.
Kirk makes a joke that I'm going to recommend you all for accommodation in whatever fleet we serve in next. Because they pretty much know they can't go back to Starfleet because they violated all orders, in the Genesis mission.
Yep.
So, like, when this guy says here, I can't just change to any fleet. You have options. It's a big galaxy. This show is disgusting, by the way.
My God.
They replicated manure.
Is Gizulant a real word? Or is that a Star Trek
No,
thing?
but gizzards are a secondary stomach chickens have because they need to like digest their food like extra. So, and you can eat them. They're just like really chewy.
No,
I didn't know
that metaphor
Mhm.
doesn't track.
But I love the movie Ratatouille because like the critic is like so impossible, and then at the end he gets won over by like, basically his mom's home cooking when he was a child. And your sense of smell is so powerful that you do remember like the kitchen that you grew up in, even though you may not remember the layout with your eyes, but your smell triggers those memories more powerfully than any other sense that you have. Also, great soundtrack to Ratatouille. Everybody should watch it.
Does that thing even have a warp drive? It's just a truck.
True, Martok's ship was a real clunker.
Well, yeah, he was just a farm boy from the Ketha lowlands.
I didn't know that, but thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, he had a whole plot line about how one of the members on the council was refusing to give him an officer's position because he was lowly.
Yeah, a farmer. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a hick, a country bumpkin. People on the coast kind of look down on people who like do simple jobs or dirty jobs.
Dirty jobs done dirt cheap.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a reference
done
to
dirt cheap.
Second Air or the True Air or something like that. We got another K-less later in TNG.
Yeah.
We got a new K-less, a better K-less. Maybe.
A K-bore, you might say.
Jesus. All right, next is Starbase 80.
Ooh.
Rightful heir. Excuse me, Ryan.
Rightful Heir.
Yeah.
Oh, I never updated the title of the episode for the things. Whatever, it's fine. People, you get the idea.
I mean, it's easy to count to 5. Like first half of the season, second half of the season. People figure it out.
It's fine.
Oh, today's the finale, right, of the show?
No.
Next week.
Next week.
I saw a headline about John Williams, and I was like, "Oh no!" But apparently, he's debuted his first piano concerto at age 93.
3,
All I saw was
and
John
2,
Williams at age
1,
93, and I was like, "Oh
play.
no!" I thought for sure it was gonna be like,
That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
he
You
did.
never want to see. You never want to see someone's age next to their name in a headline, unless you don't like them.
Brent Spiner, 78.
Sings a little bit.
Really 78?
I don't know. I made
I know,
something up.
right?
He's
He's
old.
not that old.
He's
No, he is 78.
I don't think so. I think he's more like
No.
67.
Brent Spiner
I-
is 76 years old.
I recently
Wow,
posted
really?
it in
I hate to
general,
break it to
and
you, but
somebody-
Star Trek TNG was a while ago.
It was the dog's age.
40 years ago. I thought he was like 25 when he made it.
Yeah, that's how long it's been.
he was already pretty
That's
established
65.
at the time.
Here, but the show was 7
Mid-30s?
years long,
That
right?
seems about right.
So by the end of that show, he was 8 years older.
Oh boy, Blair.
I posted something in general,
Flamboyant.
Robo, and I replied to it just so you could see. Like 4 days ago, somebody took a picture of Brent Spiner at a vending machine, and he looks old.
Yeah.
This
No.
this show.
Oh, poor belugas. Oh, Casperia Prime. That's a reference to the episode Inquisition from Deep Space Nine. That's where Bashir was going to go for a medical conference, and then he got kidnapped.
By Section 31.
Yep. Starbase 80. Could we just send out a distress call? Are we the only ship in the sector? Becky, please.
Yes, is the answer to that, apparently.
Good lungs. Good lungs on her.
I think a Starbase full of like vintage equipment would be kind of cool.
Would it really?
Game Boys and Sony
Starfleet
Walkman.
has limitless resources. Why don't they update it?
True.
Why don't they just recycle all the old equipment?
Shove the old equipment in the replicator and use it to
I
make new
mean-
stuff.
It's like installing Windows 11 on like an Intel Pentium 1. Like you can't.
Actually impossible.
Yeah, there's too much going on.
Come on, we
it's just that
installed
the
Federation
security-
software on Cardassian computers.
The in-hardware security required for Windows 11 doesn't exist in Pentium 1, so no.
How is the
Oh, no, it's not
outside of the
actually
station
impossible
rusty? They're in space.
By that logic, it is possible to get around that security. It's getting harder and harder, but it is possible to get around that requirement.
I guess my point is like even desktop and mobile architecture is different. You can't even run those programs on each other's chips.
That's because they're completely different chip design.
Desktop is x86 generally,
Yeah.
and mobile is
Yeah.
ARM.
That's
Also,
what I'm saying. but-
desktop is generally either
Mhm.
Windows or Mac OS, and
Yeah, but
Oh, that's a reference to
x86.
enterprise in
Well,
general.
so until when Apple dropped Intel for their own chips, I guess technically they went to ARM. It's basically just a big iPhone
yep,
now.
enterprise reference.
Mare Bear. So, are they not worried about decontaminating like their groins or their chests or?
Yeah, apparently.
All right, Rick.
No, Jack. Yeah, or their faces.
He thinks he's Baywatch.
Oh, jeez. Enterprise
Yeah, the
uniform.
Enterprise. Yep.
She's definitely not the only Enterprise reference we're gonna get this season.
Yes.
Okay, I turned off my fan. I've sufficiently cooled off.
She's giving big Miss Frizzle energy.
Yeah.
If it's an older model, is it going to be the whales from
There's the
the
actual
Journey Home?
computer. Not...
No, we already have whales on the ship.
Yeah.
See, Jarink, this is what happens when Starfleet doesn't have dots to do maintenance. We need them.
You're old and weird.
Ooh,
I love the
spooky
scary music. Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, it literally grows on you. I feel like they're about to start chanting part of the crew, part of the starbase. Oh, oh god, TOS
Intercom.
All right.
Intercom. Yeah.
The tubes going into the fusion reactor are Starfleet branded.
What did they used to say in TOS? Like all units, general quarters.
So he's Neelix is what we're saying.
So Phillips is a zombie.
Yeah.
Ew.
Mariner's
Hey,
right.
guys, ever
People
eat-
should be listening to her.
Have you guys eaten like hot cereal or hot oatmeal?
I mean, yes, hot oatmeal many
course.
times. Hot oatmeal is very normal.
Okay. It's a little boring
It's like
to me.
the
Porridge.
predominant way to eat oatmeal.
Porridge, yeah.
So if that room is upside down because of the grav plating is messed up, why is the door? Or why? How is? Why is the equipment down below? And the consoles?
Yeah.
God, this is
They moved the consoles
they're
down
trying-
there. There was
yeah.
consoles on the ceiling that was the original floor, and then you see the other consoles were set up with like extension
man.
cables.
Oh, okay.
this is just what it's like to work on a legacy software system. Everything is all janky and everything's terrible, and everyone acts like it's normal.
Yeah. And there's no solution
Yeah.
either. You just got to keep running it.
No, there often is a solution. It's just that someone has to give enough of a crap and spend time on actually fixing things, but they don't want to. You know, because like if someone actually did, then often it would be just like with the using the
It's-
modern tricorder in there.
It's hard to
So
migrate.
there was
Go ahead.
there was a story about a chunk of code that looked very broken and jank and unoptimized, and then there was a comment that says, everyone who tries to optimize this code, update this comment with how many hours you tried optimizing it before reverting
Excellent.
to what it was before.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that
just
is
like
also the common
thousands of
engineering experience.
hours.
That's
Yeah.
certainly the case. That's true. But it is,
That's the
yeah.
thing. You can't migrate a database if you're also using that database every day.
It's true,
So
but often what I find is that just jank begets jank because everyone just
yeah,
puts up with how bad things
Gets
are
comfortable with
and then
it.
just accepts that things are that bad, and then like no one is careful about not making it worse because it's already that bad.
right. And then like I think a majority of ATM machines run on like Windows XP or like Java, which has already been hacked.
But
So
that's also, well, okay. That's a security bit. I mean, I also think people like upgrading operating systems is
Yeah.
overrated. Like it's kind of fine if things are old.
yeah.
ATMs is not a security issue. Although it's not like new things don't have security holes. Really, ATMs should be running the simplest thing possible. Like
Was that not Vulcan?
That was a Vulcan.
Yeah.
Classic Vulcan
Uh,
zombie.
Licking the floor.
Are the
That's so funny.
are the walls lined with that stuff?
Trellium?
Trillium? Is it
Minus
trillium?
labyrinth.
Trellium D is what makes Vulcans go crazy. No, Carol, just have the Cerritos beam you to the location you need. So this is very reminiscent of the promenade, but it's like an American shopping mall with its multi-stories.
Yeah.
So, the shopping mall where I grew up, basically, they shut down and it's gonna get demolished eventually. And the day before it closed, I went and like walked through it one last time, and there was like one store still open, and just empty food court, empty everything like gutted and ripped out, and just really sad, like in really bad disrepair. And this is Jeff Bezos' future.
No.
We're just living in it.
Yeah.
Gene, come on, man. Ooh, it played a little bit of a transporter sound effect. So his
You know,
name is obviously Gene Jakubowski, right?
Yes.
It's astonishing how much maintenance an old building needs. The old public housing apartments. Every winter they need a new boiler, and you put a temporary boiler in there, and you can never fix it because the pipes are old and the building's old and the mold is old. Pretty sad.
Asbestos, arsenic,
Yeah. You can't even knock it down properly.
lead. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, this is a reference to the episode where Jordy turned into a weird glowy monster.
Yep.
Yes.
Identity Crisis is the TNG episode. That was also a good holodeck episode. The Jordy episode, because the computer has to fill in with like AI the enhanced image of like what's standing there. We don't have any direct evidence of the monster.
Yeah, that's
That's so funny.
because like you never meet an elf in Lord of the Rings who's 25. Because what's the point of having this long-lived species?
Although, in the recent Stranger World episode, they call the engineer a Lanthanite child because she's so young. You know, for an ancient Pa Wraith creature, someone a couple hundred years ago is still a child.
For a timeless being that has existed before and will exist after the universe, you're all children.
Oh, it's right down there. Yeah, see, they're chill. Okay, that's not a
What is that,
metaphor for
Frankie?
something. This is literally an arcade. Okay.
Yeah. Constitution class.
You know, about 10 miles away from where I live, they opened up a classic arcade with 25 restored arcade machines, and they're doing really well. But the original business idea was they had a laundromat, and they set up a few arcade machines in the back there, and that became like a really popular laundromat. So now they opened up like an official arcade, and there's even people who restore pinball machines to their original state. It's kind of amazing.
There sure are.
Yeah.
This is exactly what California class ships are for. They're support ships. They support. Astro medicine. It's an astro medicine. All right.
We're
You know,
gonna
like
give you a shot of star juice.
this freaky stuff only happens in space, you know. So
Freaky stuff.
And only to
People trying to-
Starfleet, not other species. The Klingons don't have
Yeah.
to deal with this.
no,
No, they would just kill anybody exhibiting weird symptoms.
Chet, what are you doing, man?
I love this movie music that the target is like rocking to.
Can Jean help? Hot dog? You brought hot dog guy? All right. Sorry, corn dog guy. That's a different thing. Livic. There is a way through. You have phasers. You can just disintegrate the whole pile. Bye, Chad. All right, so yeah, everything's fine. Is it cetacean ops?
Yeah. Phaser the whales. We've saved enough of them.
Oh God.
Oh, it's the Sex Ghost.
No. Okay, well, there's a
It's the-
reference to Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
It's the horny ghost.
You know what worked for Beverly? A phaser.
Yeah, I say just kill the whale at this point.
Good job. Doctor, do you want to phaser the whale? Oh, very efficient.
That's a Phlox reference, right? He has a net catcher in his sickbay.
He does.
A net catcher? What do you use a net catcher for?
Butterfly
Nets.
net.
Catch nets, of course.
Catch nets? Yes. Free range nets or wild nets or uh, giving you a hard time, buddy.
I mean, the last time I used that, it was to clean the pool. So, pool cleaner for all I care.
Why is it a microwave?
Because Star Trek reasons.
So he's a nice space ghost.
I mean, he's a baby one. He doesn't know how to manipulate people yet.
They should have made him Scottish or British.
The entity is
Space
ransom.
Ghost, Coast to Coast.
I trust Nicole via Cassian Ops. Sure. I don't know the guest cast actually.
Beckett successfully avoided the curse. Good job.
Yes.
Well, she explicitly did not avoid it. She literally got.
She solved the curse. She decursed. She cast Remove Curse at 3rd level.
As a big one.
Carol, you good? She's probably fine.
Figure it out.
It's all fine.
He does
it's all
appear in the next
good.
episode, so you know. Stephen Root.
Well, we'll find
I'm-
out if she survived to the next episode next week on Star Trek Lower Decks.
I really want to take a day off tomorrow. I really want to take a vacation. I haven't had a vacation since 2014.
Wait, what?
2015? Yeah.
Okay, that's
Why
not
is that
that's
legal
not
in
an
our
America
country?
problem. That's you specifically.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I know our vacation time is, you know, non-existent and trash, but come on,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
That's true. Most places do have more than the legal minimum of vacation time of 0.
I was able.
Yeah.
Previously I was able to get my vacation time paid out at the end of the year, and so I just took it as an extra pay period, basically.
They shouldn't do
No,
that.
bro.
That's
They
actually not
shouldn't.
legal here.
This should not be allowed.
You actually can't do that for all the vacation. Yeah.
You need a break, Robo. You're like doing the Starfleet thing where you don't know how to balance life and work.
That's not a Starfleet thing. That's just adults in general.
You know, in my profession
American
in
ones
accounting,
in
you're actually
particular.
required to take long vacations occasionally because it helps prevent fraud. If someone's screwing with the books and like writing checks to themselves, if they're not there for a couple weeks, the person's covering for them.
You know.
Catch it.
That's really good. That's really funny.
That is a good preventative measure.
That makes a lot
Well,
of
that's
sense.
why you write a whole bunch with like post dated.
Well,
Oops.
there are
That'll
other
look
checks.
suspicious.
Like at my job, we regularly get fraudulent checks going through. None of them actually get through.
Oh,
It's fine.
that's
We have
is it? So is it like so they send them through to see if you're paying attention?
I guess.
No,
Someone-
people
Okay.
are actually trying.
Yeah, people are actually
Okay,
submitting
no, at
fake
my
checks.
work
They
they
just
actually
got the
sent-
bank information and made their own checks with our bank's information.
Oh, gotcha. I know at work I get like fraud emails all the time that work sends out just to make sure so they
Right.
can scold us for
Yeah, I
clicking
get
on them.
those too.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
It's like
It
it's
make-
like,
it means that if
oh,
you-
thanks for reporting this. It was part of our campaign to prevent.
Yeah.
And I just
But it's
don't
good
open my
because
emails.
it keeps you on your toes. I mean, you can also just not open it, sure, but it keeps you on your toes because like it's a real possibility that a given email is a fraud now because
At my previous job, when we got those emails, all of the links were always exactly the same in all of the fake phishing emails. Every
it's
single
true.
time, it's like,
It's true. You can
"Oh,
tell on ours too.
update your vacation allotments.
Yeah.
Update your retirements here, and it's just
Oh, they didn't switch it up.
chase.online.banking.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's always chase
Ours, you
online
can tell by
banking.
if you look, you can see what the URL is on the link if you look. But of course, if you're paying that much attention, you're fine anyway.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely switch them up. It's like sometimes it's a fake Google Calendar invite. Sometimes it's a fake. They're good.
Yeah.
My place. Yeah, it's gotten me once. I was very mad.
Pathetic.
We're having good discussion here.
See you guys on Starbase 80.
No,
Yeah.
we're never going there again.
No. Well, we were once.
No, never. Okay, bye.
Well then.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you.